Alright, good morning everybody. Welcome to this bedhead version of Bean Builds. Yeah, got a good night's sleep last night. I was a little frustrated with these control horns. But I came in this morning, pulled on them as hard as I could, and they're not coming out, so I'm going to say that they're probably going to be good. I don't know, how much force is applied, in flight versus, just me pulling on them hand strength wise, but we'll see how it goes. So I started reassembling everything. This is the rudder. I've got the hinge pin out. I had to do some trimming because the rudder, I figure, is probably one of the only throws that I'm going to need a lot in. And I want a good operation. I don't want any binding. I don't want anything like that with the rudder, because when you do 3D, you use your rudder quite a bit. But what I did notice is it does touch in a couple places when you go to the full extremes of the throw. So in order to get those throws, and I don't even think it was at the book throw before it was hitting right here. You can see where I did a little, just took a Dremel and it's hitting the control horn. And then up here at the top, when it would go to the extreme, it would hit. That was the bottom side that it hit right here, and it kind of cracked it a little bit. So I put some CA in that, and then I took the Dremel and just kind of put like an angle there. So when this thing bends up, the round part of the rudder doesn't hit it anymore. So let me throw this thing back on and see if I can show you guys. Yeah, but I definitely think these control horns could use bigger control horns with kind of like a actually, let me get one, I'll show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but this style hinge here, it's a robot hinge. See how it kind of goes forward? It's not very good. Hold on, let me work on this a little bit. Get one. There you go. It's hard to see, but see how it kind of bends forward? Hooks forward quite a bit. That would allow you to get the control horn further back into this, and then have it come forward and up to where it meets over your pivot point. Because you can see this is real close to this. The pivot point's kind of back a little bit, and you got to get these control horns, because they're so small and they don't angle forward enough. They don't come forward enough that if you tilt them forward, you hit the actual point where the pivot point is. And I actually had to go in there and had to take a little sanding tool and sand out some of the epoxy that had moved into the channel there to get the rudder to come back on, or to fit back on. So let's get this. Alright, so turn the radio on here. Turn the radio down. Alright. So it's hard to see it. Make sure I don't hit anywhere. There we go. You kind of see right there that I had to trim out for this side of the control horn. You can feel it popping a little bit, so I'm probably going to just sand a little bit right here. Yeah, right through here. It's just where it's kind of a jagged edge. But that's pretty much as you want. So I'm gonna have to take the endpoints down just a little bit, not much. So There you go. That's the rudder. So I'm going to do a little bit more sanding on it and make sure every place is clean along this edge, and it doesn't hit anymore. So, but that's it for now. I'm going to go through and do this to all the. I'm going to work on the elevators next, and I'll do a little video of those. But you guys take it easy. Have a good morning.